Hello everybody, welcome back to Sophisticakes by Mary, or welcome to Sophisticakes by Mary. For this video, I am going with Christmas colors, but not necessarily a Christmas theme, just to change it up a bit. This is a two-tone buttercream cake with some sugar crystal accents, some fondant flowers, and some silk flowers to top it all off. Let's get right to it. First thing we're going to do is make our fondant flowers. Now I'm just using regular fondant, white fondant, and I have all these different floral molds, silicone molds, and I'm just dusting them all with cornstarch. What the cornstarch is going to do is keep the fondant from sticking to your mold. Now, if you want to, you can tap out the extra. If you have a lot of cornstarch in there, I would turn it upside down and tap out the extra just so you get all those little details, but I didn't have too much in it, so you don't see me doing that this time. And yeah, like I said, this is just regular fondant. I think this time I'm using Wilton fondant. Now, I did not add any Tylose, but you can use Tylose if you want to. I did not because I knew I was going to let these dry overnight, so I didn't bother with that. But if you need to use them right away, go ahead and add in about a teaspoon of the Tylose powder to about, I don't know poundage-wise what it would be, maybe a pound, maybe let's say a half a pound of fondant. Just until when you can feel it starts to kind of toughen up just a little bit when you are kneading your fondant, and you know that you have enough. You don't want it to tear, you want it to just be a little bit firm. And what I'm doing is just removing the excess from the back with my sharp palette knife. You really don't have to worry about it too much with this design, but I just like to have clean lines. And I did release them right away. And this is what the leaves look like. I love these molds because they give you all that texture with very minimal effort. And that's very important, especially when you have a high volume of orders to do. You want them to look nice, but you don't want to have to spend all day doing this part. And we're just going to do the same thing with our flower molds. And once I had all of these done, I will show you what they look like, and I'm just going to set them aside and let them firm up overnight. So this is the next day, and I'm going ahead and putting on the crumb coat on an already filled and stacked 6-inch 4-layer cake. This is just my American buttercream. I will link the recipe in the description box, and I will also link in an iCard. I'll try to place it right where I'm saying this, but chances are that's not going to happen. But it will be available for you. And I just am using the bag. I just cut a hole in the tip, and I just did the line in a wavy pattern because I did not want this to be just a straight across line around the cake. I wanted it to kind of have some wave to it. And get this as smooth as you can. And what I would suggest, I did not do it, but what I would suggest is putting it in the freezer once you get this first layer on, letting it set up for about 30 minutes. And then go in with the next color. That way you're not mixing the two together too much when you're blending your colors. When you're, I guess I should say, when you are smoothing your second color. But I knew that I was gonna have the flowers right where the two colors met, so I didn't worry about it too much. But if you are concerned about it, if you don't want to put flowers, if you want to do this kind of design without the flowers, I would suggest chilling it in the freezer for 30 minutes before putting on your second coat. That way you can get a nice clean line in between the two colors. Now, I lost some footage there where I do the final smoothing of the buttercream. I don't know where that went. It just wouldn't, actually I do know, it wouldn't upload. I don't know if it was bad footage, I don't know. It just wouldn't. So you didn't see that, but you see it here that it is smoother. I went ahead and I smoothed it a little bit more. And to attach the flowers, I'm just using the same white buttercream. I'm using white because the flowers are white. Otherwise, you would see the red from that buttercream line underneath the flowers. And I don't think that would look as pretty. So flowers are white, go with the white buttercream. And just arrange these haphazardly. You want to mix the different sizes. That's why I have different sizes of flowers too. It makes it look a little bit more organic, a little bit more, it blends better. It's more pleasing to the eye to have the different sized flowers, I feel. And just do this all the way around the cake. Now I know that this doesn't show up real good on camera, but these are just the clear sugar crystals. In person, you could see the reflection and the shimmer of it. For videos, it doesn't really show up that much, but just go ahead and drizzle it around the bottom of the cake and then use a fan brush to brush it up. You want to make sure that your cake is, or your buttercream is a little wet. You could just spray a little water on it if you want to, do a little piping gel. Mine had some condensation, so it went ahead and stuck. And I did some on the top. You can't really see it, but I did do some on the top also. And these are just my silk white roses. I wanted this to just be a simple two-tone cake. And with Christmas time, I thought the red would be really pretty bright pop of color to go with this. And you can use fresh flowers if you would prefer. And since this is not for consumption, this is just for the video, I did not wrap the stems or put straws in or buttercream to put the flowers in. But if this were for an order, put some buttercream to put your stems into, wrap them with floral wire, or you can even do put some straws in there and then put your flowers, or do a combination, whatever makes you more comfortable. So this is our quick little video today. I hope you enjoyed this two-tone floral Christmas-esque cake, and I hope you decide to give it a try. This one is really a pretty simple design and pretty easy to accomplish, but still very pretty. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch my video. And if you'd like to watch some other videos, go ahead and click on the link to one of these other videos shown here. And if you would like to check out my other social media, I am on Facebook and Instagram under the same name, Sophisticakes by Mary. And please take the time to share, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload another video. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you on the next tutorial.